CRTD failing our support out of nowhere. Let's go ahead and find out what could be happening with the ticker symbol CRTD. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for stopping by. Once again, this is ARCa coming at you with a CRTD technicals and raw price action threat of analysis on this Hump Day Wednesday. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video with a friend so that you and them could consider joining our trading community and Discord called ARCa Bulls. With that said, let's dive right into the charts. Okay, you guys, so yes, we were expecting a potential support touch right at about $22.99 or 23 cents, where that 50-day exponential moving average was located. Unfortunately, this is a huge unexpected capitulation, and it actually came back right to our initial support. So with this type of price action, I could see a continuation to the way down to actually test our initial demand zone that we were looking at earlier, and we can go ahead and touch down on what that is. Okay, so it could be right down here at the area of about 1765 to about well, it would be to the candle lows over here, right? So about 1533 to 1765 is a very, very strong area of demand. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying this is because we still have volatility and momentum suggesting upside in several time frames, which is just kind of mind-boggling here. And whatever is happening here could be indicative of some type of metric that has nothing to do with actual trading, right? I'm not going to say that out loud. I'm just a messenger here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next chart, because this is, although yes, we did face a capitulation event, what we're looking at here printing in the 5-hour candle is actually a very high quality inverted hammer. So this hammer candle usually signals a potential upside or reversal in general. Okay, so this is actually printing right now. And now if we were able to see the, let's see, so the buy daily is saying that it's going to close in about 17 hours and 16 minutes. Okay, so very, very likely the 5-day time frame should be closing around that same time as well. Okay, so even if the price action did come back down to even that 17 cent zone, or the bottom side of the 18-cent zone, this is still going to print a very huge inverted hammer, which is usually a bullish signal after a downtrend. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next chart and see what we have for CRTD. Okay, so let's see. Yes, I actually wanted to talk to you guys. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about this broadening descending wedge, because this is showing a little bit of a precarious situation that CRTD is sitting in. Okay, so this is essentially the failure of the wedge, right? Or reintroducing the inside of the wedge, the broadening descending wedge, and we actually came back up, and it looks like it's trying to validate it as a form of resistance. Okay, so this is why I'm saying that it could be a little bit of a dangerous situation, but this is not done just yet. And the reason why I can say that is because we would need a complete daily candle closure below this trend line here. Okay, so as you can see, we're still upside of this trend line, so that is not a validation of resistance just yet. It is still yet again another test of it. Okay, so now let's go ahead and continue on to the last part of the analysis, which is actually the RSI. Okay, so in the immediate short-term time frame, 30-minute, you can actually see that we still have some downside continuation in the 30-minute. Okay, so this is actually showing that there's a little bit of loss of bear pressure there. The bi-hourly RSI is also showing the potential of loss of bear strength as well. Okay, so please go ahead and notice that the 8-hour, the 8-hour, the 12-hour, and the daily are showing a potential support coming up very soon, which is why I'm talking to you about the potential support being touched right down here between the areas of about 1772 to about 1523, right around there, right? So it's because of the daily and the 12-hour and the 8-hour. Okay, we're at support right now. The daily is about to reach that support, and that support is actually backed by not only the 14-day simple moving average, but also from the gravitational zone of the oversold percentile. Okay, so we are in the gravitational zone here in the 12-hour as well. Okay, we still have that 14-day simple moving average below as a support, and then this can actually serve as a potential support before an upside continuation. Okay, so now let's look at the 5-day. as it is suggesting consolidation. Okay, so and let me see the 3-day actually as well. So the 3-day is actually right now in a consolidation phase. Okay, so we have the moving average suggesting barely any downside, and this is actually rejecting from the bear strength percentile border, and now it's actually retracing, and it's sitting still within the gravitational zone. So very likely this is potentially going to move sideways until the shorter time frames validate the upside or downside. Okay, but the technicals are telling me that there is a slight downside left to go before an upside continuation, and the upside continuation is absolutely looked at from several time frames actually. Volatility versus momentum. Okay, so now if we look at let me see. I wanted to show you the upper term time frames, particular to the daily and up. Okay, so the daily is still suggesting upside from critical volatility, which is usually indicative of an upside move. The buy daily is also pivoted towards the upside with critical volatility as well. We have the 3-day now starting that upside, and we're entering critical volatility too. Okay, so this is why I'm saying that the charts, and here we're actually starting to get a very corrective pivot from. There you go. You can actually see that we're starting the curvature here, even in the 5-day, and entering critical volatility. So all of this is suggesting a potential floor being found. So if we're looking at this as like we were just gonna make our moonshot to the way up, then I guess we didn't, and sentiment is not ready for that just yet. If we need to come back and validate our demand zone again, then so be it. It could be yet another opportunity for bulls to get long this and then take it to the upside. But we are critically oversold on several time frames of stochastic momentum. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy or sell any assets whatsoever. Okay, I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be just fine. Okay, you guys? But please go ahead and refer to the links in the description below, where you'll find Twitter and Discord if you would like to come by and say hi to me. Okay, you guys? But with that said, I wish you well, a very good night, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios.